Well, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. It means that I owe you a show, and this is it. Running once again to meet Derek. And he's going to be very happy today because it's raining, and he claims that he loves the rain. Well, he will love today. I'm going to pause this now because, as you may hear, there is a big truck closing in on us. Alright, I muted the middle of that noise out. Just running up behind the Monkey Tree Pub. I think I'm still ahead of schedule. I had some trouble staying asleep this morning. Endor came crying at our door, wanting to be let out. Because we've had a few days of rain, she keeps in for as long as she can until she has to go outside. I hope she remembers how to use the box. She did last winter. Anyway, just coming up on my rendezvous spot for Derek. So from here, I have to wait. I'm about 10 minutes early.
Autopause.
Okay, so it's 9 o'clock. Yoo! There he is. I thought he'd stood me up, but no, here he comes. My app has already given me a little bit of grief today. I took a picture earlier on and I had to restart the app because taking the picture on HDR made the app freeze. I think that's what it was last time as well, yesterday. Derek, hi! You're late.
What?
You're late. 1 minute. 3 minutes. Anyway, that's okay. I'm glad you showed up because I really don't like having to run up that hill to look for you.
No, no.
And then I get up there like the other time and you say, oh, I can't do it. I stayed up all night. So I ran all the way up that big hill for no reason. All right.
Yeah, that big hill, I hate that.
Yeah, well,
Even walking it.
even walking it is dull. Yeah. Not to mention hard. Yeah, well, I'm sure we're going to enjoy today. You know why?
It's, wow, cool.
It's cool, for one, and it might rain again.
I hope so.
Yeah. It rained on me coming over here.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Oh, the professor guy.
Yeah. Have you spoken to him?
Well, no, I was with somebody that knew him.
Yeah.
And funny enough,
Has he filled you in on more of the story?
yeah.
What happened to him?
Well, I already know the story. He already knew my story too. He's just told me more. His name's Peter.
Oh, okay. So next time I see him, I could say, hello, Peter.
Yeah. And he was riding a baby bike.
Yeah.
Like, not a baby bike, but a
tricycle?
A little kid's bicycle.
Yeah.
And he said, I've never seen Peter ride a bicycle before. And I said, yeah, he used to be a professor. And he said, yeah, I know. His wife died.
Whoa! Some guy just wiped out on the bridge. You know, they say that the wood surface can be slippery when wet?
More than pavement.
Yeah. Sheesh. Anyway, right before our eyes. It's happened to me once.
I think we go too fast.
I think we're going too fast. We have to be careful.
I'm only going to the antenna today.
What?
I'm only going to the antenna.
To the antenna? Yeah. Okay. Well, Graham and I ran 6K instead of 8 on Monday. And he said that he wants to do 8 on Saturday. This is where the guy slipped.
And then he said Peter's wife died.
Oh, so maybe that put him over the edge, you know. He was unstable, and then when his wife died, what happened to his house or whatever? Did he?
Probably can't sell it because if he got sued, he doesn't want to have all that debt
Oh,
on
okay.
his back.
Well, I don't really need to know all the story about him. Suffice to say, he used to be a professor. He fell on hard times. His wife died. And for the last 20 years, he's lived on the street. About that. Everybody knows him. Wherever you go in the Quadra area, you've seen him.
Yeah, I just woke up.
Where do you think he sleeps?
What?
Where does he sleep? In the parking lot under Thrifty's?
I don't know.
Because that place is open. There's no way they could lock that up. There is a washroom there as well.
That's why I was late. I was in bed, and when I checked, it was
10 to 9?
it was 8:56.
Ooh. Well, you did pretty well. You jumped out of bed, got your shoes on, and made it for 3 minutes late. You see the group of people, the old guys on their bikes? They've stopped again. I wonder why. The one in the orange was the one that fell. I'm thinking that maybe he twisted his pedal or something. Talking of pedals, did you fix yours?
Oh, it's a bicyclist.
It is. So we're not going to run by it today, but we could do. We could run to it.
Well, I'd have to give him $15.
Well, I do have my debit card. Shall we do that?
Oh, no.
Then you could ride home.
No, I'm not planning to go that far.
Okay.
That would be a 10K, wouldn't it?
Oh, hang on, let me just think. I think we go past it anyway if we do to the antenna, because it's like 3 kilometers each way. That's a 6K run instead of an 8K.
I don't put my helmet either.
Oh. Well, hi there. I knew him. His name is Robin Pearson. He's a great runner. He started what I'm doing now about 15 years ago. He always was a better runner than me. But for some reason, 15 years ago, he said, "That's it. I'm not going to race anymore." And he doesn't. He's never raced since. There's only one race that he does every year. And you know which one it is?
What?
The Gunner's Shaw.
How long is that?
The one that you did at Thetis Lake. 10K, the one that you have to go through the mud. Yep. That's the only race he ever does. And the race director knows him, and he says, because it's the only race,
They stopped again.
yeah, because it's your only race, I'll let you do it for free. So every year he gets a free entry to the one race. I don't think that's the same group. Maybe somebody else slipped. Maybe it's what's happening today because of all the rain. Did she slip?
No, Penny fell off.
Okay, because I saw one guy in front of us just then on the other big bridge.
Slippery.
Yeah, the wood is very wet today.
Yeah, just because it hasn't been raining that much, I think it's probably just releasing oil.
That's what I thought had happened. Anyway, safe riding.
Thank you.
It does say slippery when wet. Hi. On the bridge it says,
You'd think they would slow down.
well, it's hard to tell because normally it's quite a safe surface. But if there's enough water, it just becomes slick. They're like railway ties. Oh, it's turning into a beautiful day.
Oh, great.
Hi. Here we go. Swan, it says caution, Swan Road crossing. And the next sign you see, it says Swan Street.
Into a person's house.
Yeah. I guess that part is Swan Street as well.
5 kilometers. Workout average pace 6 minutes.
I should knock on their door and say, is this one street?
Or is this Swan Road? No, they're just to disappoint you, Derek, the sun's coming out. But I don't think it's going to get any hotter than this. I think this is about it. Maximum heat. Yep, we're going to go past your bike because the cycle store is just before the switch bridge and the antenna is just over the other side.
Bicycle store's on Bay Street now.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you took it to the Crooks,
Yeah, that would be a 10K for sure.
to Bay Street. Yeah, it would be almost exactly 5 each way. You know, another time, if you want to run a little further, instead of going this way, we could go like when we cycle, out towards the pigs. We could meet at the water fountain and run. And if we cycle there, we could lock our bikes up on the rack. That's a good plan. I had a bit of trouble with my app today. The app, the iSmooth Run.
Oh, why?
Because I stopped to take a picture, and then when I started again, the app had stopped. So I pressed workout resume, and it started, but it missed about 2 minutes. It skipped back. But it's weird because the map tells me I did 4.5K to where I was waiting for you. And the app told me I'd done 3.9. So I'm not sure what that's all about. Anyway, it's only about 0.5 kilometer that it stiffed me. Yesterday it stiffed me 1.5 kilometers. I went for a run, took a picture, carried on thinking it was still working, and when I got onto Mount Doug, there was just one great big straight line from where I took the picture to where it told me I was, which meant that it missed all the wiggles and waggles. Anyway, I guess the phone is getting a little old. I've had it almost 2 years now.
What phone?
My phone.
Your iPhone?
Yeah.
Oh no, not that long.
Well, I know I took out a 2-year contract in June, or it might have been July, which means that it's over a year, but not 2 years yet.
Because Carl's, you just got it when Carl's was still here.
Yep, that's right. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just exhausted from this week.
It's been tiring, eh?
Monday I had to dig a hole and to put dirt onto the hole because we had to fix our pipes.
Why? Because of the rain?
No, they're broken for some reason. And then, so we dug a hole.
At the new place, right?
Well, she dug a hole, yeah. And then I had to put the older dirt back in.
You had to help by filling in the dirt. Well, I guess she wouldn't have had to pay the plumber if she knew that you would do it for her. So that's what made you tired, eh?
What?
That's what made you tired.
Well, and then Tuesday, the car wash.
Yeah. I would spit, but I know that grosses you out.
Well, I give you permission.
No, I don't feel like it.
What?
If I spat, it would be a fake spit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not the same thing. If you're spitting, it's got to be a real spit. All right, this is where it gets noisy over the highway. I think I'll pause it.
Workout average pace. 6 minutes.
I,
Seconds. Per kilometer.
I missed it. It was 6 something per kilometer. 6:49, I think. Time to buy a ticket.
Did you say a ticket?
Yeah,
Where we're going too fast?
almost a speeding ticket. Yeah. No, whenever the average pace comes out at 6:49, it always makes me think of the lottery.
Was it the Saucony 647 or 6?
Yeah, it's 6:47. 6:49. I think. 6:47. That's right. Or 7:47. No, it wasn't that slow. Yep. Very soon we'll see the antenna. Round about where the second cyclist is. That would be 3 kilometers from where you started. But because it's not so hot, I don't feel like I need to drink anything today. I might take a drink on the way back. Got Carey Road. What are you doing on Saturday morning?
Going to work.
Yeah? At what time? 1? 11?
12.
12. Okay. Because I'm planning to run with Graham on Saturday, but you'd probably be too tired.
Did you run on Monday?
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, you did 6K.
Yeah. There's the antenna. You have to be level with it. I've been listening to all my friends' podcasts. Haven't heard one from Norman for a while. He's been putting out a lot of videos just lately. Yep, there you go. That's the BC ambulance. That's what that antenna is. It's probably how they get their radio messages. And I think the closest place would be here. See?
Nope.
Not quite. That's it. Makes a difference. Alright. So now we head back. That's nice. Nice and steady. This is my new voice recorder.
Oh, that's the one you bought?
Yeah.
Can I look?
Sure. Hang on.
Well, it's the same one.
It's the same one, yeah. But all the functions work.
Well, hopefully it doesn't break down like the last one.
Well, the other one, I think what happened was it got sweated up.
Workout 3.
And you know the SD slot?
Yeah.
I think what happened was, because it's a very loose-fitting lid on the SD slot, from carrying it in my hand a lot, it probably got a lot of moisture in there. Sweat and stuff like that.
Did you, do you have a micro SD or a regular?
It has a slot for a micro SD.
You don't use it?
No, because it has enough internal memory. It has something like 8 gigabytes internal storage. So why would I need more?
It even has enough for an ultra marathon.
Yep. I mean, most of my shows are about 70 megabytes of data. And this has got gigabytes of storage. And that's 1,000 times more than a megabyte. Or 100 times.
That's why when I have a camera, I only get a 8 gigabyte.
Yeah, but the thing is, Derek, they have that micro SD slot for students in case they want to record an entire semester of schoolwork on it. They might have to go to 2-hour lectures every day, and that's why they have large storage.
They don't just take pictures.
No, they're not just, no, I'm talking about audio.
Or videos.
No.
No?
Video is the most expensive in terms of data. Followed by, after video comes audio, but audio is much, much smaller.
Well, when I go to my course, I'm going to be taking a lot of videos, so I have a 16 gigabyte.
Memory card?
Yeah.
Okay, because I bought the 16 and it works fine. The other day I recorded almost an hour of video just to see how long it would take to upload. And it took me about 20 minutes to upload to the camera, which is another thing. To upload to the computer. And not only do they take a lot of time, a lot of data, they also take a long time to upload. So you're better off editing as you go along. Just keep stopping and making another little video. You still need the computer to put them together.
How do I hook up the camera to my iPad?
What?
Well, how do I hook up the camera to my iPad?
I know you can do it the other way. You can save your pictures that you take with the iPad to something like Dropbox, and then you could take them off on another device. You can put them on your computer. Dale to front yard, it said. All right. Traditionally, Derek and I walk this section. Yep. Well, it's nice that all the features work on it. You know, I can listen to stuff through the speaker. I can listen with headphones. I can check how the recording levels are. If it's windy, I can tell if I've got a lot of wind noise.
Workout resumed.
And it also switches on and off when I want it to. The other one, I had to take the batteries out at the end of recording, otherwise it would just go flat. It was like it was always on standby. Anyway. Did you want the other one? Did you want my Sony? Did you want Sonia? Well, I was thinking of bringing her with us today, so you could have had one and I could have had one. And then I would have taken them both home with me and then edited them at home.
Oh, I could get a keyboard to fix it, but who knows when you'll get back to me.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll go there today.
You're going to go and see Tibor today?
Yeah. He was in Calgary.
Uh-huh.
So I just told him, well, forget about the gold frame because obviously it's lost while you're playing a big fishing game with me. So I'll just put it back together.
Yeah, just put it back and give it back to me. Yep. Let him finish one job before you give him another one. Well, what are you going to do after you get back from your run? Have something to eat?
Yeah, for my breakfast. And then I gotta go downtown to see Tibor.
Okay, so basically we ran 6 today because you haven't had a breakfast yet. Oh,
And
not,
I just woke up.
yeah. Well, 6K was enough to wake you up. You'll be nice and hungry when you get back. Especially if you walk up that big hill. Well, I set my workout today to try and burn 1,000 calories. I wonder how...
Is that 1 pound?
I think it's about the same as 1 pound of body fat. Maybe that's what it is. That would make a pretty neat photograph, but I don't really want to play with my phone again. What I'll do is next time I come out, I'll bring my other camera and just leave the phone as a tracking device. Just leave it for my iSmooth Run tracking and not try and do too many things with the same phone. I think it's okay at the beginning if you've got a lot of memory on your phone. You can do all this background tasks and stuff. But if you're running out of memory, if it overloads the memory capacity, it just shuts off. Do you know what HDR stands for on photography? HDR.
High definition recording.
Nope.
No?
That's what I thought.
Huh.
It stands for high... oh, it's just slipped my mind now.
Develop?
No, high density resolution or something? No. Dynamic range. High dynamic range. Not high definition, high dynamic range. That's what it stands for, HDR. And it means that when you take a picture, in effect it takes 3 pictures at once, and it averages the best of the 3 and gives you the best possible result. But it also uses up a big chunk of memory because it's taking 3 pictures very quickly together. Hi.
No.
It's like that some of those older cameras, the point and shoots, used to have a sports setting. And if you had it on sports, it took a picture and it would take 5 very quickly, close together. Yep, just like that. And the reason they said for sport is because, say for instance you're watching a ball game and you know that somebody's about to hit a home run or about to score a goal. You take 5 pictures together and the chances are you'll get the one picture that you want.
In slow motion.
Yeah. Well, no, you choose the best of 5, but you couldn't do the trigger.
But it's kind of like slow motion.
Yeah, because it would be freeze frame. Yep, they're just different ways of saying time-lapse photography. That's what it is. So HDR, high dynamic range, means that it's taking 5 pictures and averaging the best color and contrast, dynamic range. The one with the sharpest definition. Hi. Anyway, we learn something every time we run together. I learned some more about the professor, and you learned some more about Swan Street, Swan Road. Oh, same 2 signs again. 836 to 840. So that house counts as 4 numbers.
It's funny how a wealthy person can go downhill just like that.
Yeah. He might have had an emotional breakdown kind of thing when his wife died. Hi.
Workout average pace, 6 minutes, 39 seconds per kilometer.
Yeah. A little fast for Derek. 6:39. Well, I hope to average 7 minutes on my whole run today. 7 minutes per kilometer, which means I can afford to slow down a bit too. Sounds like a crying dog. Yeah.
I think a jackal is a Spanish dog.
Could be.
A Spanish prairie dog.
I think that's what it is. It's the name for a Spanish prairie dog. A jackal. Whoa. This woman is doing her exercises in the middle of the cycle path. Hello. Do you remember last time we saw that family of Kenyans?
Oh yeah.
That was just about here, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe it was on the little Glock. Okay, well, today has been a nice short run, nothing too scary. Nice cool breeze, no rain for Derek, but still.
Yeah, it's like every time in the summer, I've never got one bit of rain.
You've always been indoors when it rained?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Apart from today. Today I got rained on. Just coming to see you.
Why couldn't you tell the rain to hold up?
I just said, don't stop just yet. Derek wants it to rain. Okay, go, go, go. She's stopping first. The other girl stopped for the cyclist. She figured she'd done her good deed for the day. I'm going to have a look at this map here. So, this is where we are now, the Swan Trestle. And this is an old map of the Canadian Northern Pacific Railway.
That's the trestle.
Yeah, and that's the Selkirk Trestle, that's right. And this is the Swan Lake Trestle. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to take another picture because it's only going to mess up my GPS thing again. But another day when I come by here, I'm going to take a picture of that. Because you see this picture here?
That's the first electric.
Yeah, General Electric gas car.
Yeah.
These two men are brothers. I had to look after one of them.
And that's not steam, steam was before that.
I think that was steam electric, or gas electric, that's right.
Yeah.
It had a gas motor that drove a generator.
Steam was 1800s.
Yeah.
Or even before that.
Yeah. Well, the guy I had to look after was one of the engineers on that railway line. And he said that him and his brother used to run the train exclusively themselves as a double act kind of thing. One was the driver, the other one was the brakeman, or whatever they call the other guy. Yeah, I went to see him. He was, when I saw him, he was 88 years old. And he was suffering from dementia. He was very confused. He used to go wandering out of his house, and then the police would find him and had to take him home.
You know that guy that always likes to talk near your house?
Yep.
I think he has dementia.
I think he does too. But he knows where he lives. This other guy used to get lost.
Oh,
He used to not know where he came from. And they'd ask him his phone number and he wouldn't know.
I wonder what's the difference between dementia and amnesia?
Dementia is when you forget where you came from and who the Prime Minister is and basic things that you should remember. Amnesia is when, for some reason, maybe after a bang on the head, you forget something. It's a temporary...
You forget everything temporary?
Yeah, amnesia is a temporary loss of memory, whereas dementia is a progressive mental disease. And the other one is Alzheimer's, which is similar to dementia, but not quite the same.
It's off and on
I think so, yeah.
with Alzheimer's?
Yeah. Because there's something that they call vascular dementia. And I'm not sure what that is. The only thing you have to remember with people with dementia is to not distress them by asking them questions you know they're not going to be able to answer.
I'm going to get my phone today.
From Tibor.
Yeah. And you're like, yeah, right.
Well, I'll believe it when I see it. Let's put it that way. He's not that reliable with you. He's not even that reliable with me, but, you know, at least...
Well, other customers were getting mad at Spencer about Tibor.
Yeah. Who's Spencer? His assistant?
Yeah. They're saying, I think they were really mad.
Well, I don't like the way he doesn't come out of the back. He's like hiding in there. And he can't be that busy. I mean, like he can't leave his desk for 1 minute to say hi. That's not very good PR, is it? If you run a business, you've got to say hi to your customers.
That's probably because he knows they're mad at him.
Yeah.
This lady had a big frown on her though.
Okay. So he's probably hiding from her. All right. So, 6 kilometers done. And we're back to Quadra Street. It's a little bit noisy here, so I'm going to stop this. All right. Okay, so I have left Derek to walk back up to his house, and I've arranged to ride with him tomorrow at 9:30 at the drinking fountain. We're going to ride out to see the pigs. So, after a less than Shaddy run. We are now, well, I am on my last 4 kilometers home. I'm going to stop once more at the drinking fountain and head for home. So this is the Running Jackal signing off for his Wednesday show. Bye bye.